Welcome to today's video. We are talking pearly white teeth, how to achieve them without breaking the beauty budget, and more importantly, how to maintain them. Who doesn't want pearly white teeth to amplify that beautiful smile, which is one of the first things we see when we look at someone? Today, I'm going to share my best practices. A lot of the steps and products that I share with you today are products and steps that I have used for years. I have been whitening my teeth since I was a teen. Before we dive into the products that I use and the routine, let me share that I get my teeth cleaned and have a checkup performed every 6 months religiously. Both my dental hygienist as well as my dentist always comment on how white my teeth are. They have shared with me that they do not have a product in their office that can achieve the whiteness that my teeth have, which is proof that you can whiten your teeth right from your home and save yourself several hundreds of dollars by not using an in-office treatment. Due to the fact that I have been whitening my teeth since I was a teen, it would make sense that they are the shade of white that they are to this level. But I do believe that everyone can achieve whiter teeth with using the right products and consistency. It's all about using the products quite often at first, and then it's going to be all about maintenance. I speak all the time about maintenance when it comes to our beauty as well as our body. It's not so much the effort that you put in up front to achieve your results. In order to hold those results that you work so hard to achieve, it requires maintenance. That means you have to consistently stay at what you are currently doing. Teeth whitening is no exception. As a teen, I had braces, but of course, I neglected to wear my retainer in my later teen years and into my early 20s. So of course, my teeth shifted. A couple of years ago, I did an Invisalign treatment. I am done with the treatment, but I do have a tray for my top teeth that I sleep with every single night. My bottom teeth have a permanent retainer. Stay tuned till the end of this video, and I will share with you how I wash my top tray every morning after sleeping with it. We're going to start out with toothpaste. I used to be more fussy about my toothpaste, but my husband does a lot of our toiletry shopping because he does it online through Walmart because he saves so much money, or he'll get it at Sam's Club. So I have several toothpastes that I do like. Right now I'm using the Crest 3D White, Stain Eraser in Icy Clean Mint. Really do like this, would recommend it. But there are other toothpastes that I like as well, and I'll just be honest with you, I'm really not that fussy. I know there are people that are into clean beauty. I would love to say that clean beauty has worked for me, but it doesn't. I'm not crazy about natural toothpaste. I have tried a few and did not have good success, but I will link a couple of popular fluoride-free toothpaste if you are into more of a natural. And then I just use, I think this is an Oral-B toothbrush from my dentist. I will share that my dentist does recommend using an electric toothbrush, and I will have some of the ones that my dentist recommends in the description box below. They always think that I use an electric toothbrush because they tell me how good my dental hygiene is. I actually have never invested in one. I just use the toothbrush that they provide for me when I get my teeth cleaned. But considering they think I'm using an electric toothbrush and are always shocked when I tell them I'm not, I'm just going to stick with what I'm currently doing. So I always start out with just brushing my teeth, just using the toothbrush and toothpaste. As you can see here, I brush both morning and at night. Every single morning when I am done brushing my teeth with my toothpaste, I move on to baking soda. I use this little recycled container to put baking soda in, and I just tap my wet toothbrush into the baking soda, and then I brush my teeth with the baking soda. Again, I do this every single morning. Once you get your teeth to the level of whiteness that you desire, I highly recommend using baking soda every single day to help keep that whiteness achieved and to save yourself money by not using strips every single day. So again, baking soda every single morning, no matter what. I don't use the baking soda in the evening, however. For those of you that have been following and watching my videos for years, you may recall about 3 years ago, I published a video where I shared my teeth whitening products and routine with you. I shared hydrogen peroxide in that video, and believe it or not, I used hydrogen peroxide since my teen years to whiten my teeth, and it worked great. I also implemented the baking soda. So basically, growing up, it was pretty much hydrogen peroxide and baking soda. I really didn't tap into the teeth whitening strips until I was an adult. The teeth whitening trays that I use have hydrogen peroxide in them, so I no longer use hydrogen peroxide like I did 3 years ago. I just go right into the baking soda when I'm done brushing my teeth. Right after the baking soda, I go into my teeth whitening trays. I only use these trays about 2 times per week, and that maintains the shade of white that I am currently at, which I am completely satisfied with. I really don't know that I could get whiter, and I have no desire. I'm perfectly happy with the shade of white that my teeth are. The tooth whitening system that I use is a 15% hydrogen peroxide. It's by Opalescence Go. In the box, you will get 10 trays. You will have an upper and a lower, and they will be indicated. I always cut the lid off the top of the box so that I can just pull them out of here. What makes these little trays such a top performer is they are ready-made trays. The green is actually the tray, and the teeth whitening adhesive is inside the green trays. And they are designed to stick to your teeth. They mold right to your teeth. So you take the green tray, you apply it to whichever you're going to do first. I do the upper before the lower. You push that tray up in there, and then I give the tray some pressure. You suck in a little bit to make sure that the strip actually adheres. The other nice thing is these go all the way back to the molars, so they really stay in place. Then I do the same thing on the bottom. The duration of time that you leave these trays in is about 15 minutes, but because I have a system, as you know, everything is a system, I will do my eye makeup in the morning, and then typically I'm still drinking my coffee when I do my eye makeup. Then I will do my teeth whitening, and then I move on to my face makeup. So it really just depends on how long it takes me to do my face makeup, and then typically I will do some other things. So I will leave the trays in for up to 45 minutes, and again, I have no teeth sensitivity. So if you do, you may not be able to leave them in that long, but I say the longer the better to really get those levels of white that you're looking for. The other thing that I want to say is when you first start using this tooth whitening system, I would encourage you to use these trays every single day, which you can, until you get your teeth to the level of whiteness that you desire. And then really you could go to 1 or 2 days a week, depending on your budget, because these can get costly. Because I'm in film doing YouTube videos, I always whiten my teeth on the days I'm going to film, and I typically film 2 days per week. On days that I don't film, again, I just use the baking soda, and I only use that in the morning. When I brush my teeth in the evening, I don't use anything but toothpaste. Filming days are the days that I will implement the teeth whitening strips. But again, that means I'm using 2 per week, and there's only 10 trays for the upper and lower in the box. So if you want to extend how long your box lasts before you need to purchase a new one, you would just get to using the trays once per week, and I'm sure that that would be enough. Most people are not in front of a camera. When it's time to remove the strip, because they adhere so well to the teeth, the gel that's on the actual trays, it really stays on the teeth. So I pull the trays out and you will see, if you look closely, that I still have a gel on my teeth. Then I wet my toothbrush and I basically just scrub it off and then just spit it out. No worries. And that's how I do it. That is my best practices for keeping my teeth nice and white, which is such a youthful look as well. Highly encourage you to check out these products. If you have some products that you use or a routine that you have stuck to for the test of time and it's proven great results, share in the comment section below. We can all learn something. And if someone's looking for something that's a little bit more inexpensive than what I shared today, maybe one of you can provide that information for them. This is a wonderful community where we can share with one another. Before I leave you, I do want to walk you through how I clean my Invisalign tray. My husband is currently doing Invisalign right now, so he uses the same product that I do. It is by Retainer Bright, and it is these little tabs that you put in water. I actually use a recycled sugar dish to put my retainer in. So when I get up in the morning, I pop my top Invisalign tray out. I put the tab and my Invisalign tray in my little sugar dish and I add some hot water. And then I let it sit for probably an hour or two while I'm doing other things in the morning. You do not need to let your trays stay in the solution that long. My husband doesn't have time. He gets up at 4:45 in the morning. He immediately puts his trays, and he has an upper and a lower because he's in the process of doing Invisalign, but he puts his trays in a bowl of warm hot water with the tablet. And then before he leaves for work at 5:30, he has to pull them out and they're good to go. These work great. I did find out about them from a fellow YouTuber and they have been just magic. So I highly recommend the Retainer Bright tabs to keep your Invisalign trays nice and squeaky clean. All of the products that I shared with you today will be in the description box below this video, as well as on the corresponding blog post. And I also will include some additional toothpaste, a couple that I have used in the past. I love the Sensodyne, I love the Arm & Hammer, and I will put some top-rated fluoride-free toothpaste in there for you natural beauties. And then I will also have the top-rated electric toothbrush as well. So check out all of the links below. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave them in the comment section. I check my comments periodically throughout the day. And go out there, get those teeth white, give a big smile, because that's what we see. That's what makes us look youthful in the first place, is that beautiful, bright smile. Body language, it's all about that. So thanks for joining me today. I'll see you soon right here on YouTube.